We're live.
Are we live?
Yep.
We're live. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... Wait, there's only 3 of you. Fuck that. We're going dead again! Ladies and gentlemen, whoever you may be, if you're actually here or not, well, I'm sad. Because we're missing a member right now.
Yeah, we're about as shorthanded as Amazon is right now.
He's getting snobbed right now. That's what's happening. He's choosing a member of the opposite sex as over us right now, and damn it, I applaud him for his good choice of.
You have to rub it in.
Well, rub it in? No, but someone's rubbing it out for him.
Oh man, what a way to start the week. Oh fuck.
Yeah? How was your day?
Today, hey, look at that.
Oh, hey, cool. Someone got finished with his handy.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it?
No.
Oh, well, maybe the interesting lady in the background wants to hear it.
No. She can't.
She can't? She can't hear it?
No.
Why can't she hear it?
Because I use headphones.
Don't you be talking shit.
Yeah, I'm talking shit.
She's gonna find out. She watches the
He's
fucking
talking
show.
shit. Yeah.
God damn it.
She does watch this.
It's like, this is me. Of course I'm talking shit.
I know how to do.
So, now that we're all 3 here, let's do the proper intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's episode of Locked and Loaded. With me tonight is our very favorite rope customer guy, Pav, and our second favorite capitalist rope salesman who's going to kill Pav with his sailing of ropes. Sergeant Buck.
Do it now.
Do it now!
Please.
So, how was your day, Pav? I think he just muted the microphone because he's screaming so loud that it was so bad of a day. Moving on, how was your day, Buck?
This morning sucked. Had to deal with my car not starting, or my mom's car not starting. That was fun.
No? I bet. Did you make it to work on time?
I didn't have to work today.
Oh,
So
awesome.
just having to spend all morning trying to figure out what the fuck's wrong with the car.
What was wrong with it?
We're not sure because we had it towed. The guy took it down to the Subaru dealership and they started it up immediately.
Battery.
Well, that's what we thought. The fucking truck driver did take a look at our battery and saw it was low on water, so it wasn't holding a
Battery.
charge. He also said it could, like, at the time, he said, well, it could be a fuse or one of your spark plugs, because what was happening was, well, we tried jumping it, and jumping it didn't
Battery.
work.
Because the battery's fucked. Well, see, that's a misconception that people don't get about cars with the whole jumping. The jumping is only going to work if you have a slightly weak battery. All right? If the battery doesn't have enough charge to start the engine, but enough charge to keep running the engine, you'll be fine. But if it doesn't even have enough charge to keep running the engine, you're fucked.
You want to hear how the technician at the dealership got it started?
Sure.
He heard the engine starting to turn over and he hit the gas. And it just started running.
Oh. Okay.
So I don't know what that means. I don't know if we
Dirty
flooded it.
injectors.
Oh, okay.
Like, slightly, it wasn't getting enough gas, so when he actually hit the gas a little bit, it started up.
Okay. My folks were freaking out. They're like, we just had the engine resealed and we just had the oil changed and I'm not paying for another reseal.
I mean, it's kind of hard to flood an engine with fuel injection, but you can do it. I've done it.
Yeah. I know you can do it. It's just we weren't hitting the gas when we were trying to get it started. We were just turning the starter.
Yeah,
And
that's all you were doing.
Anywhere.
So it probably was a twofold thing where it was kind of flooded, yet at the same time not getting enough gas.
Okay,
All the turning of the engine probably flooded it a little bit, and then after a while, it dried up a little bit, and so when he heard it trying to turn over and gave it more gas, it was just enough gas to start it.
Okay.
I got to play with a really neat boiler today.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Neat and
amazingly,
doesn't sound right in the same sentence.
it was not 3 times my weight, and it had the BTUs. It had the BTU output of something that would be 3 times my weight. So yeah, it was really neat.
Sweet.
It was a 90%er in efficiency. It's a 90% efficient boiler. So it was really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, we pulled out the old one because it had a hole in it somewhere, so it was spraying water all over the place, and we put in a completely brand new heat exchanger for it, which is the boiler section. All the other parts we just took off the old one and put on the new one. So it was an all-day thing. It was fun. Enjoyed it.
Sweet. That sounds like a fucking productive day.
It was. It lasted the entire day. I actually got full 8 hours today.
Sweet. Wish I could get that without having to stay later.
Well, get a real job.
I'm working on that.
Work harder. Learn a trade, bitch.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't
What
work
happened?
out very well.
What didn't work out very well?
Well, if by learn a trade you mean learn how to code.
Yet, no.
No.
No, I mean, that should probably be considered a trade, so that, you have to get a license and everything to code.
Yeah, especially
Because
I'd say
let's-
dealing with network security.
Yeah, because let's face it. Most people who know how to code are trash at coding.
Yeah. Hi. Case in point right here.
Yeah. So, like, it actually would be interesting, because you'd start with the whole journeyman thing, you'd start with the apprentice thing, and all that. You could go to tech school to learn the basics of it, and then work under a journeyman for a number of years, and then take a test, and then be a journeyman yourself, and
That sounds way too structured, man, and that's what coders are not all about.
Coders are both for and against structure at the same time.
Yeah.
They like as much structure as possible in the least amount of steps. I mean, really? Oh, man. Trying to learn any, actual trade, though, I think I'm just too much of a fucking klutz for that. Come home the first day missing a leg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. I dropped a saw. No, I swear it wasn't on.
So why's your leg gone?
It's a typo? I don't know. Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I'm just teasing one of the people that I'm friends with.
Don't scare off the regulars. Just don't. Okay, I am super quiet, apparently.
Speaking of scaring off the regulars,
What?
do you want to jump into an article?
Towards my microphone.
I mean, yeah, we can totally jump into an article. Let's start with the one with the scary face on it.
Well, I was going to say Subway, since,
Okay, we'll do that
scaring off regulars. That makes sense.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
If by scary face, do you mean Cortez?
She has a scary face. What can I say?
She has the
I was-
scariest face.
I just think it was funny that that's how you described that, and I instantly knew what you meant.
So Subway apologizes after viral video shows owner strike, swear at customer. Who writes these headlines? By Alexandra Diebler. Fox News.
Do we want to watch the video first?
No, fuck that.
No,
There's
we
no
don't.
video.
There is a video.
It is. It's down in.
Strong language.
Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a franchise. No, it's not considered a franchise owner. It's a shit. Because Safeway is it's a franchise, so it rents out the branding of Safeway to local companies, such as the one around here is called Bang, and they own like 8 stores, but they're franchised through Subway. So it's like anything that happens at Subway is not actually controlled by Subway, other than the bullshit with a corporate and shit like that.
This guy looks Russian.
Oh, I'm surprised to see him at the Safeway. Are you wanting to watch it?
And we can.
All right.
Gotta adjust my window size here.
Yeah, this guy looks Russian. Looks Russian as shit.
Who the fuck decided to film vertically?
A plebe?
Tina Richardson.
A plebe.
We're gonna have a long conversation about the sins of filming vertically.
Well, it's not like a film. It's just, a guy decided to pull out his camera to get what was turning into a shitstorm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
All right,
I don't know.
Get this show on the road.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Just gonna get back to the page here. A North woman posted a video of a Subway sandwich shop franchise owner hitting her phone and cursing at her after she allegedly complained about an incorrect order. Tina Richardson claims she went to the Concord Subway shop after having purchased a sandwich for an elderly woman she takes care of, WSOC reported. When she got home and looked at the sandwich, it allegedly was not what she had ordered. Richardson said she returned to the sandwich shop to get a refund or store credit, prompting the franchise owner to begin cursing at her and hit her phone. How did she order this? Because, correct me if I'm wrong. Exactly. You kind of, it's kind of hard to not get what you order.
Oh no, it's not. I worked at Subway for a year. It's not.
It kind of is.
There is such a thing as incompetence.
You're watching them make the sandwich in front of you.
Yep.
When they get to the point where you say you want one thing, and they give you another thing, this is where you say, "Hey, it's not what I fucking ordered."
All right. No.
Start the fuck over.
That's not always the case. There is phone and online ways to order and have your sandwich
Which is
made.
why I'm saying, how did she order?
Well, I don't think it's gonna.
If she ordered over that's what I'm saying though. Is if she ordered over the phone and it was wrong, okay. If she ordered it online and it was wrong, okay. But if you're standing in the fucking store and they gave you something you didn't order, who's actually at fault here?
I would still say it's still the employee. I worked there for a year,
I'm gonna have to 100% disagree with you on that, because if you're ordering your sandwich and you're watching them put the stuff on your sandwich and they put something on your sandwich that you didn't ask for, or you asked for one thing and they put something else on, you should probably say something and say, "Hey, that's wrong. I didn't ask for that. I asked for this."
Well, your employees are supposed to have conversations with people, so there's always times that things get missed. Though it depends on how this got to where it is. If he came back and was like, "Hey, can I just, get this remade?" And then the guy freaked out, sure. But
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally 100% with you on that one. Like I have a strong suspicion that this woman went in there and instigated the shit out of this guy.
yeah, but I'm not speaking to this situation specifically. I'm referring to like I had to redo sandwiches, like not all the time, but enough to know that it's not always the customer. It was a lot of the time, but it wasn't always the customer that fucked up.
All right, I get like grabbing the wrong thing, but for you to walk away with said sandwich, that's what I'm getting at.
Walk
It's
away,
like,
get home, and then
you're-
go, oh shit.
This is the wrong sandwich.
okay.
No, you just watched. If you were doing your job as the customer at a Subway shop, and you were watching them put the stuff on your sandwich, which is
Alright.
why they put that glass thing there, so you can watch them put the stuff on your sandwich.
I'm gonna throw
Then
in.
it would
I'm
have
gonna
gotten to
throw
that
in an
point.
extra- I'm gonna throw in an extra.
Unless it's a
variable
sauce.
conversation.
Unless it's a sauce and they mislabeled the sauce.
Right. I'm gonna throw in an extra variable to this conversation. She was ordering it for an elderly woman, so she wouldn't. There's also that theory coming up where she got it wrong, and so when she ordered it, she didn't like the elderly woman didn't like specify something or had told her something wrong, so she could have got home, handed the sandwich to her. The elderly woman was like, hey, no, this is wrong. And so she's coming back to get it fixed. That could also be the product here. But again, this is all removing the fact that there's an entire huge possibility that she decided to make a huge stink that led to this. That was uncalled for.
There's an incredible possibility that she decided to go in there with her fucking tits on her face and fucking wave them about. It's kind of like having your ass on your shoulders, except, you know, female entitlement thing.
I don't mean to pull this conversation away, and I don't want us to switch over to this, but just this headline. Ariana Grande's Starbucks drink can't be made vegan, frustrates fans. Alright, now back to this article.
That was an interesting segue.
Yeah.
But,
Back to the article.
yeah,
Alright.
so, like, there's a lot of ways that this could have gone wrong,
Yeah.
but there's...
I mean, we
if
can
you
get
walk
someone
away,
down the wall.
if you ordered a sandwich and it's your fault it's wrong, then it's your fault. You shouldn't get refunded for that. I'm 100% against getting a refund because you ordered the wrong thing, not the like sandwich maker putting the wrong thing on the sandwich, right?
Yeah.
It could
The next
have
thing
been
is,
that.
like the next thing is like if you walk into a store and you're basically have your ass on your shoulders and are being a complete cunt about it, then yeah, no, you don't deserve a refund. Now, I don't think that guy should have been like physically violent or anything because he obviously was.
Yeah.
But then again, there's a very large chunk of this whole altercation that we're not getting.
From both sides.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're only getting like the little bit there at the end.
Yeah.
So this could have been creatively edited. Because hell, you don't know. Maybe she was attacking him at first.
I mean, the video starts at a hell of a point.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting place to start. It's to be honest, you could almost make the argument just from the video is she was harassing the employee and the owner just had enough of it. Like, if we're gonna keep going down the realm of possibilities here, before this, all right, let's keep reading the article. Maybe they have more insight.
All right. Let's get more article. Richardson also claims the man hit her head, which we didn't see, and threw her sandwich on the ground. Maybe she was sticking the sandwich in his face. The beginning of the altercation was not recorded. That's a fucking lie.
Yeah, this looks like it started
This
at a
is
specific point. Like he didn't. Yeah.
that was 100% edited. It's like there's no way he saw her bringing up the camera and then just stopped or just went after it anyways.
Yeah.
In the video, the franchise owner is seen charging the customer before knocking her phone and then storming off into the back room, cursing and flipping off the woman. An employee then gets involved, also swearing at the woman and telling her to leave.
That's how you lose your job. Because corporate's gonna find you at fault.
Well, actually, okay, so that's not entirely true. Again, this is a franchise owner. I mean, he could lose his franchise, but he I doubt he would lose his job.
No. The junior employee.
Oh, I see.
That's
Okay,
not
I
up to
see.
corporate.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Could be.
So
Could.
So go to 15 seconds in the video and let's just watch what happens afterwards.
All right.
Because there's more that's brought up here.
At 15 seconds.
Yeah, 15. Or I'm sorry. 15.
Okay.
This is what the owner in Concord Subway does to his customers who have a legitimate complaint. And that's the one that got it started right there, that girl right there.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, you really want to go there?
You got it
I
started.
don't think you do. I think you need to just get the fuck out like he told you to.
Yeah, we are right now.
Oh, because nothing's your way. Get out.
It ain't nothing to do. It's nothing to
Wow.
do. Right there. That's what they said they served.
Wow.
That's what they served. Slot on the floor.
So, I have heard all that before.
Oh,
Let me tell you what.
Oh,
Boy.
That lady went in
No,
there
this
and that lady went in there and instigated the shit out of that.
yeah, no, I can tell you what it is. All right, there's this whole thing when it comes to like marketing and understanding the
Oh, that
difference
too, yeah,
of being
I caught
made
that too.
with food. So one the first Subway I actually ended up working at was a Subway with a drive-through. Let me tell you, that doesn't fucking work.
No, it
No, it
People
doesn't.
drive up and are like, they would drive up and like, can I get a number 5? Sir, I cannot see the board. I don't know what a number 5 is. We're Subway, we make the sandwich. Which sandwich would you like? Can I have the teriyaki chicken? Okay, what would you like on it? Just what's on the board, sir. I can't see what's on the board. You're looking at something different than me. No, that was every fucking conversation. Now, I can tell you that this was probably one of those ladies who would go through that whole thing.
Yeah, she's looking for her sandwich to look exactly what's on the freaking program thing. It doesn't work that way. That shit is that shit on the freaking brochure or whatever you want to call it. It's fake. It's not real food.
It's not just that. It's everything is made differently, and you're also not going to get something that's made the exact same way because you order it different than what it shows up there. No. I'm gonna have to lean on the side of the. No, right now I'm leaning a lot more on the side of the employees than I was before.
She's pointing at the employee and going, "That's the one who started it." I can imagine her coming in earlier and being like, "You fucked up my sandwich."
Why doesn't it look like this?
Not, "Hey, there's been a mistake. Can I get this fixed?"
And they've probably had many altercations with this lady in the past.
Maybe.
They've probably had many. No. Listen, from just the tone of voice that little Southern Belle had when she was going off on that lady, they have had many problems with this lady. Many problems with this lady.
Which I used to deal with troublesome customers all the fucking time, but no,
And this I mean, the whole thing is freaking horseshit to begin with. I mean, this should have never freaking come to this. They should have bought her from the store a long time ago. But holy fuck.
Let's keep reading.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where was I? Because I
Before
skipped
Richardson
down.
leaves.
Before Richardson leaves, she shows a photo of the sandwich she had ordered on a flyer, which appears to have chicken strips, and then shows the sandwich she received, which appears to have shredded meat on the floor.
That shredded meat, I can tell you exactly what that is. That is tuna.
Yeah.
So she ordered it wrong.
Yeah. She absolutely ordered it wrong. Richardson posted the incident on her Facebook page, where it had been viewed over 1.2 million times as of Monday afternoon, to tell others to stay away from the establishment. He doesn't get to treat anybody like that, and they get somebody into Subway to treat people with respect and fix problems when you're wrong. That's what you're supposed to do. Lady, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but whatever.
You ordered the wrong fucking thing.
Richardson told WSOC that she plans to file charges against the owner. Good luck, because have is the freaking video camera in the lobby. So if something can come of it, it'll come of it. Subway released a statement to Fox News stating the franchise owner regretted the altercation. Of course he fucking did. Providing an excellent guest experience is important to us, and our expectation is that everyone is treated with respect. The local team has reached out to the guests to apologize on behalf of the restaurant, as this incident is inconsistent with the high standards Subway restaurants requires of its franchise owners. Let me get to the paragraph before you start laughing. The franchise owner expressed his regret for how he handled the situation.
All right, let me tell you about the high standards of the Subway. All right. My assistant manager at the first store that I worked at was sexually harassing this girl that was working with me, like constantly grabbing her hair, telling her to, just like break up with a boyfriend, come live with him, touching her, the whole shit, right? Whole thing. Okay, now I witnessed this a couple of times. My response is single time, I'm like, "Are you sure you want to be doing that, man? It's not really probably a good thing to be doing." But his response was always along the lines of, "Oh no, they'd fire her before they'd fire me because they'd rather fire a regular employee than an assistant manager." And I thought he was just tooting his own horn because he always did that. He was that kind of a cunt. Like the guy would brag about how many times he went to prison. I'm not kidding. So
I've known him.
So finally she decides to go to the managers about this, and she asked me to corroborate her story. Now, so what I ended up doing was I only wrote down the incidents that I saw, because apparently there was a bunch more that she told me about that didn't happen, and she asked me to do it because I had always asked her if she was okay. Yes, I'm that feminist cuck boy.
Hey. It's a legitimate strategy.
She was hot. I can't really argue with that. But
as someone in the background slaps him upside the head.
She's in the other room.
She needs to get back in here.
I slapped him upside the head.
Well, apparently. She's also already heard the story. So what ends up happening is I get to talk to district managers, and they thank me for, everything. And they're like, yeah, he's gonna be punished. So what do they end up doing?
Firing you and her.
No. She moved to a different store. He was put up to manager of the store. He found out that I was one of the ones that corroborated the story, started giving me the last hour, started setting me up to completely fail. Whole shit situation. I complained about this to the manager that left, which gave him that position of being manager. She then pulled me away, and I ended up going to a different store. But no, they're high standards. Like, no. No,
those don't exist at Subway, buddy.
All right.
Fucking Subway. I know discount grocery store delis with better standards than fucking Subway.
Not Safeway, but I'll put that out
Winco.
there. Oh, Winco maybe. Winco maybe.
Fucking A.
What's room she talking about?
I don't know. I haven't been looking at chat. I probably should be looking at chat. Well, moving on. Fucking audio just dropped off.
I was waiting for y'all to react to it.
I didn't have any response
Next
to that.
scene.
Oh my god, it's true, isn't it?
I have no idea.
This is the
that's
first
a good
Pom's finding out about this.
Topaz, you have some splaining to do.
Alright, this is a
Who
great
said it was a vacation?
Wait, what? I'm gonna stop paying attention to the chat now. Cortez, guys, Cortez.
Cortez, okay. Is this the pluralist one?
Ocasio,
Yeah.
Nina Pinto Santa Maria Cortez. All right, I got the right article up.
I don't know her full name. I just know her as Cortez and that creepy lady. Jesus Christ, that is a picture to pick for the beginning of this article. Like, holy shit, there is
Right?
no bias in this article whatsoever. And
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's completely objective.
So
completely.
who wants to read it?
I'll fucking do it. 'Cause
You sure? This is a long one.
Is it?
No,
Most of it's
No,
just
not
fucking-
really.
actually, you're
Video.
right. It's not really that long. It's a lot of filler and a lot of freaking ads.
All right. Washington Post fact checker warns conservatives stop criticizing socialism or else.
Or else what?
Just
What?
a socialist would say.
What is social? Yeah. What is
That is just
socialism?
what socialists would say, comrade.
Where is your Communist Party card?
I don't have one.
Ain't no party like the Communist Party, because the Communist Party is absolutely mandatory.
Washington Post fact checker Glenn Kessler on Tuesday evaluated claims that socialism is bad. In a in an article headline "What is Socialism?" he determined that President Donald Trump is being too hard on the ideology and warned conservatives to watch what they say about it. Oof, that's some
Ow.
interesting words there. Kessler singled out for criticism a few times that Donald Trump and his senior advisors delivered over the weekend at the Conservative Political Action Conference. The gist of their remarks was that Democrats are pushing the same system that has proven ruinous for the other nations.
That's not incorrect.
No, it's not incorrect.
Yeah, I think yeah. Why is Hillary being played on your screen,
I
Buck?
don't know. It's in the fucking article.
It's new twists on Jussie Smollett investigation is what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing Judge Judy laughs in Jesse's face on banned Twitter video, which I want to see.
Let's see if I can bring that up now. Fucking A.
What the?
How far down? Here we go.
Oh my God! It's an edited video of. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, this is absolutely wonderful.
It's a fucking meme, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fucking meme. It's
Ladies and
great.
gentlemen, welcome to tonight's segues.
I apologize. All right, back to the fucking article. All right, Trump. Socialism is not about the environment. It's not about justice. It's not about virtue. Socialism is about one thing. It's called power and the ruling class.
That's also not incorrect.
Did Trump actually say that? That seems oddly intelligent for him.
Yeah, right? He thought
Like, what?
God, he got it right.
Vice President Mike Pence, under the guise of Medicare for all and a Green New Deal, Democrats are embracing the same tired economic theories that have impoverished nations and has stifled the liberties of millions over the past century. That system is socialism.
the White House economic advisor, Larry Kudlow. I want you to put socialism on trial. Based on these comments, Kessler accused the Trump administration of equating left-wing Democrats to a variety of dictatorships, including the Third Reich, in which, for the record, none of the officials mentioned on stage.
Someone might be fibbing a little there.
That's a little bit of a stretch. President Trump and his allies apparently want Americans to believe that there is virtually, that's why it fucked me up, believe there is virtually little difference between the Nazis, the Soviet communists, and the dictatorship of a crumbling Venezuela, and the political organization linked to the Cortez. I'm just going to say her last name. He said, but these are fallacy comparisons, facile comparisons, ignorant of history. I mean, okay, you could kind of make that argument. They both killed a lot of people.
You absolutely could make the argument that these dictatorships were like nothing in common except for the one binding thing: socialism
and murder.
Yeah,
two binding things.
That too. No, seriously, that is the one thing. That was the one commonality between all of them, is socialism. But that's also the one thing that gave them all of the power that they had. Not communism, socialism. I apologize. Communism isn't as bad as socialism.
Really?
Right.
I'm being facetious.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying right because in the Soviet Union, the Russians
they
didn't consider themselves socialist yet. They only considered they were getting towards socialism. That's what they were.
Yeah, and we see what getting towards socialism did for the Soviet Union. In Soviet Russia, communism does you.
Okay, in real life, Kessler said socialism can be a good thing. The system,
he said can. It can be a good thing, which is true. On paper, if it worked out exactly the way it did on paper, socialism would be a great thing. But there's this little thing called human fucking nature.
Let's not get into that argument, because we could go down a whole rabbit hole. Has worked relatively well in other countries, such as Peru and Bolivia. I would disagree with that, actually, because they're still free market countries.
Yeah, does anybody know anything about the market of Peru and Bolivia?
I'm pretty sure they're both still free market countries.
Are they first world countries or third world countries?
I think they're somewhere in the Peru is. Well, it depends on where you go in Peru.
Well, that's the same for everywhere.
I'm trying to think of how I'd compare.
It's like you could go to certain places in the United States and it's practically a third world country.
Detroit.
Detroit.
What? Why would you respond that way?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's true.
What?
Pav, you're on air. We can hear you.
I'm sorry.
Stop abusing your lady.
I'm not. I'm trying not to read the comment section, but I'm very concerned. She's just laughing.
Oh, now I have to actually read the comment section.
Oh man.
Why do I get the nickname Kushner Cotton Cutter?
Commissioners, a male turd. Usually. I don't know.
AOC has Klingon-like nostril ridges in 144p. Comrade Wedding Planner.
Commissar Condom Cutter. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking...
Commissar Condom Cutter. Hey, in order for that to be a nickname, there actually has to be condoms involved.
No comment. All right. He said that capitalist states, including Northern Europe, have incorporated socialist ideas without turning into dictatorships. That's not entirely true. Because, okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to socialism, it's a removal of a market. It's
So,
not...
Puff,
What? Okay.
you got
What?
some string?
No. Moving on. The United States has Medicare, he pointed out, which is not the same thing. According to Kessler, socialism is really just about a collective control of the means of production. Okay. If the term is scary to some, he said, it's only because it has been distorted by advocates and detractors, in which he clearly meant, no, that's not... It's not been distorted. Collective controls of the means of production is not... Am I just having to come up with my own comments here, or are you guys completely distracted with what's going on in the comments?
Because saying it's really just about the collective control of the means of production is half right, but I look at that and I think, okay, what would that lead to? Lack of ownership of private property, for one.
Yeah.
Lack of
ownership of literally anything.
Yeah.
Which
Can't
there
own
is
profit,
something
so
to be
how are
said.
businesses supposed to function anyway?
Right. That being said, like there is a lot of pride, and well, pride is generally considered a bad thing, but only in wrong, if used incorrectly. But there is some sort of pride to owning something, and that's a demonstrable oversimplification of socialism, and saying things like Medicare is a socialist thing is wrong when both sides say it.
Say the Medicare is so how?
Because Medicare being
Just
controlled by
because
the
it's run
government,
by
it
the
doesn't.
state?
Yeah, just because it's run by the state does not mean it's a socialist system. Like, look at Medicare right now. It's not a socialist system. The only thing that makes Medicare... our Medicare is controlled by the insurance companies, which are privately owned insurance companies. It's just now they are taxed, and the government requires everyone to have Medicare in order to get the people who can't pay for it. That's not the same thing. It's still privately owned. And in all honesty, the way that it's been implemented in the United States is god-awful. But, moving on. Kessler stopped short of giving the president yet another falsehood rating acknowledging... Yeah, I'm saying that right. To some extent, assertions about socialism fall in a realm of opinion. However, Are you back, or did you leave?
I had to pee and get another beer.
Oh, I see that now. He cautioned that he would keep an eye on this rhetoric as the 2020 campaign unfolds, suggesting that those who step out of line could be slapped with dreaded...
Pinocchios.
What? What? All right.
What paragraph are you at?
That means if we're just before the next embedded video.
Yeah. So
Kessler stopped short of giving the president yet another falsehood rating. Blah 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 blah. So what Kessler's saying is, if I don't like your opinion of, I'm gonna call you a liar.
The hell? I'm gonna hit Pinocchios. See what the fuck this is.
Takes you to another article.
The world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. CNN trolls Ocasio-Cortez. What? CNN?
Yeah.
Trolls Ocasio-Cortez by casually fact-checking her side-by-side with Trump. The world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez hates being fact-checked, and she hates the president. She really hates being compared to the president.
Oof.
Oof.
All right.
Oof.
Man.
So the New York Democrat probably won't be a big fan. Okay, let's finish that article and then move into this one.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
This one's
ultimate-
spicy.
I'm gonna have to change the title of this episode.
This one's juicy.
Fucking A.
Okay. There's some audio concerns there, Buck.
Okay.
Like
just
you're
letting
like
you know.
a third the volume of me and like half the volume of Pav.
Interesting. I guess I could just turn myself all the way up in OBS, or I can move the mic closer to my face.
You could move the mic closer to your face. I'm actually going to mess with my input because if I'm that loud,
This is a fresh install of Windows, so I haven't like actually tuned anything.
Open the
Okay.
stream at 144p and scroll up to AOC's face at the
Test,
beginning
test,
of the
test.
article.
test. How's that?
And you sound the same to
Yeah.
me.
Test. How's that?
Oh well, you're getting a lot quieter. I wouldn't do that.
Test.
You're getting a
There,
little
you're
louder
fine.
there.
Now let's fine. Let's just move on.
Well, I've been told that I'm actually really fucking loud on this thing, so I don't want it to be. I don't want to be like obnoxiously loud all the time.
Fucking chat. I love it.
All right.
Oh my god! Fucking Mark!
Mark's he's on fucking fire tonight.
A Donald occasional Trumpez. Let's keep that.
Yeah. Ultimately, then Kessler did not actually use this influential column to fact check Trump, but rather to accuse the president of fear mongering and threaten conservatives. His
He's
miscue underlines why a number of commentators have lately criticized fact checking and explainer journalism in general. While various arguments have been made, both on the right and the left, the basic logic is simple. Political facts can't readily be separated from ideology, and many journalists don't seem to be trying anyway, so let's stop pretending. I just can't.
You know, Pav,
agree.
by this time next year, you will be a better reader.
We'll get you some of that hooked on phonics.
Oh my
Put
god.
on a fucking IV drip.
Yes! All right. Next article. Moving on to this one. The world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. Representative Alexander, we already read that shit. So the New York Democrat probably won't be a big fan of an article CNN published Thursday that casually fact checks. I'm going to click on this link.
Yeah, I'm too. Just keep reading and
her
I'll
dubious
we-
claim about climate change right alongside his.
Are we playing
The authors.
we playing the link
No.
game where we just click on links until we get to Adolf Hitler?
We might. The authors, weekly standard fact checker Holmes Librand.
Library. Jeez, that's
Lebrand?
a fucking English name if I've ever
Let's
seen
let's
one.
give him a bourgeoisie name. Holmes Lebrand.
Okay.
And CNN meteorologist Brandon Miller presented the two leaders as opposing extremes in the debate in the debate over the Earth's rising temperature. Ocasio-Cortez, they noted, earnestly declared in an interview Monday that the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. A day earlier, Trump joked in a tweet about the cold weather in Washington, D.C., that it would be nice to have a little of that good old-fashioned global warming right now. That made me laugh. The authors recalled. LeBrand and Miller decried both statements as inaccurate and antithetical to constructive dialogue, which is true. I will agree to that. Noting each has served as rhetorical fodder for the other side.
Yeah, no, I can go with that.
Ocasio-Cortez's overblown warning, they speculated, may have been referring to a major intergovernmental panel on climate change report from last October, which predicted that global temperatures would rise by 1.5 degrees Celsius, or 14 degrees Fahrenheit, between 2030 and 2052. Okay. Climate scientists have identified the 1.5 degree increase as the threshold at which there is no turning back the damage to the planet. However, and this is all
I wondered where
bold,
she got this
that would
12 years
actually be that would not actually be the end of the world, as Ocasio-Cortez claimed. Not even close. Rather, the report warned that if humans do not find a way to slash their reliance on fossil fuels 45% by 2030 and essentially by zero by 2052, the world may become less hospitable to their current way of life, with higher sea levels, hotter heat waves, and more extreme disasters. In other words, if the scientists are right, if human life continues as is, and if a technological solution is not found, people are going to pay a price, which the report set at $54 trillion. That's an oddly specific number.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The authors did not mention that the IPCC report also found it would take between 51.2 trillion and 122 trillion just in energy spending by 2050 to have any hope of keeping the world's temperature from hitting the 1.5 degree increase. A dubious investment. Also, even the most ambitious imaginable version of the amorphous Green New Deal touted by Ocasio-Cortez would have little impact, since the United States accounts for only about 15% of global greenhouse gas emissions, and considering that we're, what percentage of the population of the planet is the United States?
That's a good question.
No, if you want to know who emits the most, it's China. Like, that's not even a joke.
Oh no, I totally 100% agree. They're still in the Industrial Revolution over.
Yeah.
They admit the most, and it's actually kind of funny. I've been doing just like little bits of research on this whole climate change and all that kind of stuff because I'm finally deciding to care. A lot of the deals and a lot of the things that people are doing in order to cut the climate change actually makes no sense. Like, okay, so take that 15%, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so one of the points of the Green New Deal is to remove planes, right? So we remove planes in the United States. Hold on. Yeah. Remove planes in the United States. Oh, okay. So how much does planes account for in the total carbon emissions in the world?
3%. Like less than
3%.
I was gonna say less than 1% coming from the States, but okay.
Well, 3% over the entirety of the world. If the United States is only preventing 15, you'd have to divide that, and I would think it would come up to like less than 1%. But it's what is emitting the most is factories and corporations, such as in China. So none of these deals are actually addressing the real problem anyway. So it's like, because we only emit 15%, but only 15% of the total emissions is from travel. So you bring that down again. You're having to divide because it's only it's just the whole thing's fucked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, math.
Fuck math.
In the fucking ear socket.
I didn't get a degree in fucking writing to do math. The hell is
You
this?
didn't get a degree in fucking writing. You got a degree in writing.
What?
Hey, fucking writing is a completely different thing from regular writing.
If you want to put your dick in a book, that's fine.
I was actually referring to smut, but okay, you fucking bibliophile.
Well, I mean, then you're fucking writing.
Let's keep reading.
Moving on.
Okay, so 15% from 5% of the global population. So basically, one person in the U.S. makes 3 times as much. No, that's wrong. Fuck it, can't math. Freaking move. Where was I?
As far as Trump's tweet,
Oh, wrong article. Okay. As far as Trump's tweet, the CNN article made the point that the president was conflating weather and climate, as he had done many times, and they're not wrong. He's fucking stupid. We get it.
yeah,
You can't look out the window and see the climate. You kind of can.
no, you actually.
If there are palm trees, then you're in a warm climate.
Yeah, but we're talking about the global climate.
I'm just saying, you can look out the window and look at the climate. You can see the climate by looking out the window. If there's a fucking palm tree, it's freaking a warm climate.
Yeah, but context is dependent here.
Also, if you look out the window and see snow, it's a cold climate.
Okay, which is the long-term advantage of weather conditions across the globe?
Average. The 5 hottest years on record have all occurred since 2014. So how long have we been recording this?
God, like close.
Apparently since
200
2014.
No, not. All right.
So who's the worst confabulator overall? Trump, of course. It's CNN. But Ocasio-Cortez has spouted plenty of falsehoods too, including, so there's much to blame on many sides.
On many
Oh
sides.
my god.
But Ocasio-Cortez has spouted plenty of falsehoods too, including repeatedly misrepresenting her background, and baselessly accusing the Pentagon of misplacing the equivalent of America's annual GDP. How the fuck do you do that when she had been called on her bullshit? Wow, Pluralist is not pulling any punches on that one. She has lashed out at her critics and the media, and then evinced outrage that anyone would liken her to the president she wants to impeach, denouncing such comparisons as false equivalency. And here's where the name comes from. Thank you for sharing Washington Post's rubric, except the standard for 4 Pinocchios just says Whoppers. That's it. Whoppers. As an official fact-checking standard. What?
What?
A Whopper is I see. A Whopper is a Whopper, whether a D is misleading about funding for Medicare for all or an R about deaths in Puerto Rico. Trump doesn't think he deserves as many Pinocchios as we're... I get it. Now I know where the name comes from. Anyways, beyond her populist left-wing politics, what really makes Ocasio-Cortez obnoxious...
That's putting it nicely.
They're guns blazing on this one. To her critics is that, while Trump is open about being a results-oriented operator, I alone can fix it. She has presented herself as a kind of moral crusader. That's true. So much so that she explicitly told CNN's Jake Tapper earlier this month that she should get a pass on the facts because she's morally right. Fuck you.
God.
If I kill my roommates to save money, does that make me morally right?
I mean, according to Ocasio, you are.
Fuck it.
I mean, holy shit! If this woman is still in freaking, it's still a representative come next election time, I will be surprised. Then again, she's only a representative. She's just a couple of them, so maybe she'll brainwash a couple more people. The typically pugnacious culture warrior has yet to respond to the CNN fact check.
Wow.
I love it.
Damn. Okay, another random odd title for an article. Man happily introduces wife's lover to their wedding photos. Cheating on me is a part of her identity.
What?
Oh no.
What
Oh,
kind of
no.
low self-esteem cuck are you?
Just
Oh man. What the fuck?
all right. All of these articles from the Pluralist have this freaking Judge Judy laughs in Jussie Smollett's face in a banned Twitter video. I love it. Oh my god.
This is entertaining.
Why would Twitter ban the video when he's being indicted on felony charges of filing a false report?
Because black people.
That's a nice segue into the next video. KKK on the right. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. No.
Okay, I was not expecting
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, this has been Locked and Loaded, the now demonetized version. Not that we were monetized in the first place, but Empire actor Jussie Smollett. Go ahead, Buck.
Yeah,
You know you want to read this one.
I found about this earlier this week, and my god, I was fucking laughing.
I think we were all laughing.
Yes, I think we were all laughing at this
Wow.
one.
Let me get this fucking thing scaled right. There we are. Empire actor Jussie Smollett hit with 16-count felony indictment by grand jury. I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was this bad. Like, I'm not saying don't throw the book at him. I'd say throw a lot of books at him. All right. Empire star faces new charges over reported attack. An Illinois grand jury has indicted Empire actor Jussie Smollett on 16 felony counts of disorderly conduct for filing a false police report, according to the Cook County State Attorney's Office.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That sounds
It's a
about
pretty
right.
big crime. Yeah.
Yeah. Several hours after the grand jury indictments were announced late Friday, Smollett's attorney issued a new statement, adamantly maintaining the actor's innocence and accusing law enforcement of leaking details of the probe. You're only digging yourself a bigger hole there. I mean, oh my god. Yet proving Smollett's innocence will be a tall order for celebrity attorney Mark Garagos, as the Chicago Police Department that investigated the alleged attack continues to publicly describes. Why is there an
Okay,
S
ABC
there?
News. Yeah, no, that
Get
threw me
yourself
too.
a fucking copy editor. To publicly describe Smollett's alleged actions as shameful and, if proven, an affront to the people of Chicago. I'm all for it.
Smoking.
The grand jury returned 2 separate sets of charges. Robert Foley, a senior advisor in the state's attorney's office, told ABC News. Let me see here. Okay. The first is related to what Smollett told officers about the alleged attack, including that the attackers called him racial and homophobic slurs, struck him with their
Clicking
hands,
the link.
put a noose around his neck, and poured some sort of chemical substance on him.
Bleach.
Apparently bleach.
Right.
All right, so here's a timeline. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
January 22nd, Smollett reports to police receiving a threatening letter sent to the Fox studio where Empire is filmed, containing threatening language and laced with a powdery substance investigators believe was likely crushed up Tylenol. Oh my god. January 29th, Smollett is allegedly attacked at 2 a.m. near his apartment in Chicago. 2 masked assailants poured an unknown chemical substance on him, possibly bleach, and wrapped a rope around his neck. He told police. In a follow-up interview with police, Smollett alleges the attackers yelled MAGA country, a reference to the President Donald Trump's Make America Great Again slogan. January 30. Chicago police announced in a tweet that they are seeking 2 persons of interest who were captured on surveillance video near the scene and around the time of the alleged attack. January 31. Smollett's family releases and
God
Smollett's
damn it,
family
ABC,
releases
you had one
an
job.
emotional statement describing the alleged attack as a hate crime. In the early hours of Tuesday morning, our beloved blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Jussie has told the police everything from the beginning, blah 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 blah. February 1st, Smollett releases a new statement thanking his fans and reiterating that his account of the alleged attack has remained consistent. I am working with authorities and have been 100% factual and consistent on every level. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's probably what put the nail in the freaking coffin right there, because police know that trauma victims at first are inconsistent and then start remembering little details as the trauma fades. I am working with authorities and have been 100% factual and consistent on every level, despite my frustrations and deep concern with certain inaccuracies and misrepresentations that have been spread. I still believe that justice will be served. Yeah, you got that right. February 2nd, Smollett makes his first appearance on stage since the alleged attack, performing at the Troubadour in West Hollywood, California. Regardless of what anyone else says, I will only stand for love. Well, you put that to the lie. We hope that you all stand with us. February 4th, Chicago police released the initial incident report about the alleged attack on Smollett, blah, blah, blah. The report reveals that Smollett was apparently reluctant to report the attack, and that when police arrived at his home to interview him, he was still wearing the rope around his... Wow!
That's the first fucking red flag right there.
The report states that a 60-year-old friend of Smollett called the police on his behalf and said the actor did not want to report offense. However, he believed it to be in the best interest too. Smollett said the attack happened around 2 a.m. As he was leaving a Subway restaurant. There's that Subway again. He told police that two attackers gained his attention by yelling racial and homophobic slurs and began to beat him about the face with their hands. The report said the primary aggressor was wearing a black mask. Blah, blah, blah. 10 days passed without any developments. February 13th. Unbeknownst to the public, Chicago police investigators had been tracking the two persons of interest and were aware of who they were for a while. A law enforcement source subsequently told ABC News. Investigators learned that these two men were returning to Chicago on February 13th from Nigeria and moved in. The pair were detained at the airport, placed under arrest, and taken in for questioning. February 14th, in an exclusive interview with Good Morning America.
This is like an episode of a TV show reading these.
Right? Anchor Robin Roberts. Who the fuck names their kid Robin Roberts? Rob.
Rob.
Anchor Rob. Smollett, it's like Red Rum. But with less meaning. Smollett said he was heartbroken when he found out that people questioned the details of his story. Well, of course they questioned it. It was fucking fake. He defended himself against skeptics who pointed out that it wasn't until a follow-up interview with the police that he mentioned the assailants yelled MAGA country. That's actually not uncommon. At him. He also complained about erroneous reports that he had told police that the attackers were actually wearing red MAGA hats. Blah, 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 blah. February 15th. Wait, hang on. This last paragraph. The same day the interview aired, Smollett is re-interviewed by Chicago police investigators. By evening, police sources confirmed that they obtained search warrants and raided the homes of the two individuals, recovering bleach, shoes, electronics, and other items. Chicago police announced they have identified and are questioning the two persons of interest. CBD's two are in fact under arrest and acknowledged that the pair has a relationship with Smollett. Kicker right there. February 16th, Chicago police identified the two men they arrested and later released as brothers. Later in the day, police said they were eager to speak to Jussie Smollett based on the new information. Eager to speak with Jussie Smollett. Yet, in a late-night statement from his attorneys on Saturday, Smollett hit back at the suggestion that the incident was a hoax and expressed disbelief that the brothers could have been involved as a victim of a hate crime. Ooh. February 17th. February 17th is Osundario. I don't know how to fucking say that name. Brothers who were interrogated by police investigating the alleged attack on Jussie Smollett in Chicago told lawyers that the Empire actor allegedly paid them to help him orchestrate and stage the crime. Oh, that's a hoax, buddy. The Osundairo brothers agreed to cooperate with authorities after detectives confronted them with evidence they bought the rope that was allegedly used in an attack at a Chicago hardware store. The two brothers were interrogated by police investigating the alleged Chicago street attack on Smollett, claimed they helped him concoct the assault after he became upset that a letter threatening him sent to the Empire Show studio did not get enough attention. Holy fuck, it was fake too. Who could have guessed it? We are not racist, we are not homophobic, and we are not anti-Trump. We were born and raised in Chicago and are American citizens.
Those are two very sexy men right there.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Wow, that's
I have this open.
That's
Probably a good thing I don't.
really, those are some nice abs there.
Yeah.
Just saying. February 19th, Chicago police say they are following up on the tip that on the night Smollett reported being attacked, he was in an elevator of his apartment building with two Nigerian brothers. Police later dismissed the tip as not credible, based on video evidence. Interesting. I'm stroking my beard with that. Interesting. Smollett has been charged with felony disorderly conduct for filing a false report after allegedly staging the attack against himself in Chicago, police and state attorney's office confirmed to ABC News. The charge of felony disorderly conduct carries a penalty of 1 to 3 years in jail. Detectives will make contact, blah, blah, blah. Smollett will appear for court hearing Thursday, blah, blah, blah. By Wednesday evening, Chicago police had officially classified Smollett as a suspect in an ongoing criminal investigation for filing a report, blah, blah, blah. February 21st, Smollett turned himself in. Smart man. March 8th, the Cook County State Attorney's Office announces that the previous day, a grand jury indicted Empire actor on 16 felony counts of disorderly conduct for filing a false police report. The grand jury returned 2 separate sets of charges. And that's where we get back to the article we were reading.
Yeah, where the hell was I? Fucking.
The second set of charges.
There we are. The second set of charges are related to the second interview Smollett had with police about the alleged attack later that day. In a statement released on Twitter Friday evening, why do people put shit on Twitter? Chicago Police Department spokesman Anthony Guglielmi.
It's a big platform.
Guglielmi. There's an L in there.
Googly eyes.
Yeah, googly moogly. Fucking referred calls to prosecutors about the grand jury indictments. As Superintendent Eddie Johnson stated, allegations against Mr. Smollett are shameful, and if proven, they are an affront to the people of Chicago who embraced him as a neighbor and respected him as a role model. Meanwhile, most of us hadn't even heard of this guy until this happened. We stand behind
I don't really
the work
watch
of
Empire.
detectives. I didn't even realize this was a show until this.
I knew it
fucking
was
happened.
a show
I knew it
because
was a
I
show.
watched Netflix and it kept freaking promoting it, but I didn't know who the fuck this guy was.
Yeah, I think he's had like some bit parts on a couple of movies, but I don't fucking know.
Oh, hey guys. In other news, it's not really news, but star UFC fighter Conor McGregor arrested after altercation with fan. Surprise, surprise there. Moving on.
We're just gonna keep reading out article titles
Yeah.
and going back to what we're doing.
All right, Garagos also launched a broadside at employees of the hospital where Smollett was treated after the alleged incident for the shameless and illegal invasion of Jussie's privacy and tampering with his medical records. Do you have proof of that, sir? Earlier this week, the Chicago Sun-Times reported that the CPD had begun such an internal investigation into the leaks. Meanwhile, dozens of employees at Northwestern Hospital, where Smollett was treated after the alleged incident, have been fired for improperly accessing the actor's medical records, according to CBS Chicago affiliate WBBM. Why? Like, I don't know anything about this, the medical record tampering. What is this? Smollett
What
already...
the fuck?
What? What's up?
What the fuck?
Okay, what are you reading?
What are you what the fucking about? I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah, too much dead air. What is going on?
I'm just gonna keep going until I get clarification.
Yeah, that's probably.
Smollett already pleaded not guilty to the first disorderly conduct charge. He was ordered to surrender his passport and taken into custody, after which he posted $100,000 bond to be freed. Smollett police. Okay, yada da 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 da. This is just a summary of the timeline we just read.
Yeah.
Being questioned by investigators. Yada 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 yada.
It's Frenchie.
Smollett, who's consistently denied any role in staging the supposed crime, turned himself in last month. If you didn't do it, why would you turn yourself in? That's
To seem cooperative?
I guess.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like he was exactly on the run either.
Did you read it from the beginning?
Yes.
Fucking rib
Okay.
sheet.
Yeah, fuck you, Rimshy! Fuck you!
What did he do? I gotta see this now.
I'm gonna let Smart Pig say it.
So Rimsky went into the YouTube Saints
Saints
channel and said
General.
that Pav proposed to Topaz on stream, which is not
Was
necessarily
mention of a
true.
ring pop.
We were
Not
totally
necessarily. What?
we were totally
When did a
fucking
proposal
around.
even come up? It's like,
Oh no, don't worry. It happened.
when did it happen?
Trust me. It
It
happened.
apparently happened about 14 minutes ago.
It's Rimsky's just in there trolling the shit out of the Saints server, but it's fucking hilarious.
The answer is she hasn't decided yet. She's gonna sleep on.
God, what? No, stop!
The answer is maybe.
Stop adding to this.
The answer is maybe.
Guys, I'm dealing with enough shit.
Oh come on.
Oh. No, I'm laughing here.
Anyways, moving back to the article. Holy shit, Rimsky, that's fucking hilarious. Nicely played. You got PBJ freaking it's like taking it seriously and everything.
Jesus, you had Bread just like convinced that what you were telling him was correct.
And that somehow Pav is a complete piece of shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, and someone offered to.
Does
bring
he
up
have like a
money.
really low opinion of you or something?
He must. He just must.
What, bread? I don't even know what the fuck's
Bread
going on.
Master PBJ.
Yeah, I nah.
Okay. Okay,
What the hell
so
was
maybe
that?
he doesn't, because Breadmaster's PBJ last message was, "Damn it, Pav, didn't you learn from last time?"
Yeah, what am I supposed to learn? Like,
Exactly. I mean, holy shit, you never even dipped your stick into that one.
yeah. Well, what? What? What am I supposed to?
Ladies and gentlemen,
You've all broken.
I've broken Pav.
We broke the Saints. We just fucking broke General. Half of
Yeah.
it anyway. The other half has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I guess I'm on the other half because I still don't know. Oh fuck, I forgot to grab beer before I came up to work. Really could have used it.
No, I woke up feeling really fucking achy, so I was like, probably shouldn't drink today.
I still feel like Pav is the butt of the joke. Yes, I am the butt of the joke.
At least INS is Sympathetic to your plight.
A little bit.
So, back to the article.
Oh my
we were-
god!
I love that meme.
I'm gonna need a separate fucking window just so we can see the Saints Discord. And you can see how many fucking notifications I haven't
No,
answered.
just get a fucking second monitor. That's what I have.
I don't have room for a second monitor. My desk,
You say that, but you can find room.
my desk has this weird fucking shelf thing that I can't just take off. It's built.
Yeah,
into the
I
desk.
need I need a second monitor myself, but that's when I can actually afford to replace the one that I have.
Just go to a pawn shop. Trust me, like they're not that bad. They actually work really well.
No.
Okay, well that's what I do.
I'm not gonna go to a pawn shop for a monitor, dude. I'm gonna get an actual monitor that I know hasn't had someone else's dick smeared all over it.
Well, I mean, I'm not even gonna respond to that. All right, next. article.
I know, because you have nothing to respond with. No, let's finish this article. God damn it!
This is not. This is finished.
Is it?
It's
Yeah,
not.
I did. I just finished it.
It's totally done.
Yeah.
We're done.
Is it?
You were
It's
saying what
totally
the
done,
fuck
okay.
and not clarifying, so I moved on.
Oh, I apologize. I was 100% distracted,
Yeah, you were.
as I rightly was. Next article, yeah. Let's do it.
What is the next article?
Oh,
Jesus,
no.
what did we even?
Okay. And Dragon Axe is completely freaking out with his Warhammer 40k memes.
You get the shit post in here, right? Fucking
Yeah, we absolutely totally get the shit posting in there.
in general. Yeah.
Show construction.
I need water.
Show construction. Let's see. We went over this one. We went over this one.
Like the only one we haven't done is
The fucking Meatless Monday. What a segue from Subway to this.
yeah. We could have
Yeah,
done
that
that.
should
That would have
that
made
should
more
have been the
sense.
segue. Yeah, it should have been. It would have been. Mayor de Blasio, New York City will have meatless Mondays in all public schools. You fucking
What?
bastard.
What does that even mean? All right,
There's
I'm-
no
this is
meat in
short.
the fucking
This
school
is-
food to begin with. How can you say Mondays is meatless?
I can certainly tell you that Jussie Smollett's not going to be meatless. Not in prison.
Oh no, he's gonna have more meat than he knows what to do with. I hope he's planning
All
on
right, I'm
coming out
reading
of the
this
closet.
one since it's
Uh,
short.
Okie dokie.
All right,
Pretty sure.
all right. Oh wow, this actually goes to what Pig said. There'll be no mystery meat or any other meat on Mondays at New York City Public Schools. New York City Public Schools are expecting their Meatless Monday program to fail this in the fall.
Yeah, well, we're expecting it to fail too.
That's a
Nobody's under any illusion here.
All right. Cutting back on meat a little will improve New Yorkers' health and reduce greenhouse emissions, said Mayor
Oh my
Bill de
God.
Blasio on Monday. How? We're expanding Meatless Monday to all public schools to keep our lunch and planet green for the generations. Or you can actually just start serving vegetables along with the meat. You know that would.
real vegetables, as I recall.
Yeah, that would.
The veggies served in my school cafeterias had about as much nutrition as fucking styrofoam. They were like reheated, steamed.
So basically, steamed iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We called that cabbage.
All right.
God.
This shit posting is still going on in Saints General. All right.
God.
The initiative will provide systems 1 million students with all vegetarian breakfast and lunch menus every Monday.
Oh, I can already hear the outrage from the vegans.
Advocates note Meatless Mondays promote healthy, environmentally friendly meal options.
Well,
Oh.
don't fucking have football practice on Mondays.
The announcement that Mayor de Blasio has expanded Meatless Monday to all New York City public schools marks a major milestone. Through this united effort, the New York City schools take leadership role in getting our children to a healthier track, as well as making a positive impact on our environment, said Sid. His name is Sid. I don't care that he has a last name.
So you said kid from Toy Story.
Yeah, who is the former of the Meatless Monday movement, founder of the Meatless Monday. His name is in his statement. All right, the pilot program has started in 15 Brooklyn schools in the spring of 2018. The city said the expansion will be cost neutral. Yeah, because oh god. Schools nutrition experts will.
It costs money to it costs money to make soy look like meat.
Yeah. Students feedback.
So now they're just gonna plop it on your plate as it is.
In January, New York City started promoting Meatless Monday options at its 11 public health system hospitals, and the program also encourages patients to continue practice after they are discharged.
Yeah, has nobody actually learned what happens when you don't eat meat?
Oh, it's not good, but I mean, it's not that you're not eating meat. It's just that, or they could make Veggie Week and actually start like providing like asparagus, spinach.
You know, the vegetables that are actually good for you.
Yeah,
that implies that the school systems have money. The fucking
Well,
districts have money.
If they would stop spending it on this fake fucking meat, they would.
Your kids don't need a new fucking football jersey every year. You forgo it for some actual goddamn food.
Oh god. Budgeting systems and like okay. Alright. You know what? I'm done. That was the last article.
Where's my gun? I'm clocking out permanently.
Alright.
That's not a bad idea. Well, no, not permanently at least.
Oh man. Yeah, we burned through all the ones that I pulled up. Anyone got a specific topic they want us to cover? You can just leave us a link in the chat. And
yeah,
see if
or if you're a part of the Discord, you can just post it into thoughts and suggestions.
That also works.
Huh?
That's a channel I never bothered to look at.
What channel?
Well, that's a
Suggestions and
problem.
criticisms. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff there that I probably need to take into account, and I just haven't.
I mean,
The chat room where you pay by the letter.
What?
The message board charges almost 1 penny per Boom! Pulling it up.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
So this is BBC News technology. This is suggested to us. It was suggested to us by our friend, Mr. Democratic Napalm Destroyer.
Almost a week
Dispenser. Huh?
Democratic Napalm Dispenser. That's fucking funny.
It's dispenser, not destroyer.
Destroyer. I'm just going with this. You know what? Hang on.
You can change his name, aren't you?
Yeah, he's changing his name right now.
I'm sorry, what is he again?
He still says dispenser for
dispenser to me.
Fuck you guys.
me.
So, the chat room where you pay by the letter. An entrepreneur has launched an online chat platform where users pay 0.01 cent per character for the message they share with the community. Mark Kohlbruger described the service as a social experiment. I was trying to figure out the name. At time of writing, there are about 100 people using it, and $335 has been spent so far. Most of the messages appear to be in Russian. No fucking kidding. There are also a few, because, like, apparently paying 1 penny per letter is cheaper than using an actual messaging program in Russia. In Soviet Russia, it's cheaper to use foreign messenger that fucking failed. Fuck it.
We'll work on that.
Most of the messages appear to be in Russian. There are also a few calling for subscribers to PewDiePie's YouTube channel in an ongoing ratings battle. The site adds up the cost of the message as it is typed, and card details are required before it is posted. Interesting.
Jesus Christ.
There does not appear to be any moderation. Oh.
Some of the links
being shared look like spam. Mr. Kohlbruger told the website Motherboard that he had initially created expensive chat as a fun way to make some extra money, and he intended to keep the cash spent by users himself.
like there's no other goal. There's no other goal.
However, he added that he thought the product had potential for celebrities and influencers to host chats with the money going to charity. This whatever the fuck his name is has also tweeted PayPal creator Elon Musk created PayPal?
He co-created it, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Creator Elon Musk to ask if he would like to join the chat and split the profits. Currently, most online message boards are free to post on, and while some sites may charge subscriptions, the length of the message is not a factor in the cost. No, they just have a basic, you can only type this many characters in here because our really shitty message board system can't handle anything bigger. But currently, most online message blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Kate
girl.
Bevan, editor of Which? Computing Magazine, said she thought the idea was interesting. I can see how it could be turned into a useful tool for a number of people and businesses looking to monetize their content. As in, I really wish I had thought of this. Why, oh why didn't I think of this?
All right, let me make an account on this site.
Don't do it.
Justin Timberlake.
However, I'd urge anyone thinking of implementing this kind of tool to make sure that their users are absolutely clear that they are about to use a paid-for service and that the charges are transparent so that users know what kind of costs they could rack up. And that's the end of the article.
Fucking A.
What the fuck, Merc?
I love Y2K's response. Is this EA's new format for submitting complaints?
Wouldn't be surprised is correct, Merc.
EA, if you're watching, we thought of it first, and by we, I mean this guy
Yes.
did.
We'll take a finder's fee of...
Wait, hang on a second.
15%.
Hang on a second. Don't say that, because all the proceeds will go to Merc, because he's the one who found it.
Oh, shit.
We'll take half the finder's
Okay, so
fee.
we'll take half the finder's fee.
We charge a distribution fee of $10 per viewer. Oh, fucking A. No one's gonna use that. I mean, there's gonna be like 5 people who use this. And
Bam! Now it's right.
They're all in the top 1%. What else we got? We're at what, 740. Let me see here. Other articles. Oh god, the fucking Ocasio-Cortez thing.
More of them.
She
just never stops.
Am I in trouble? Alright, why don't we just fucking do this? Alright. Join.
What do you...
So, yeah, I mean,
We
we've got nothing left. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just kidding.
Are you gonna pull up the latest Bitwit video?
Oh my god.
Anyway.
No, don't pull up the latest Bitwit video. That was definitely a video for fans who fucking stalked the shit out of the guy.
His latest one on cable management? No? Okay.
Yeah, it's not actually about cable management.
All right, I'm just gonna pull Rimshi down here. Is that okay with you guys?
Okay.
Alright. And we're waiting.
Ah, shit.
And
He has to.
muted.
He-
I swear we're professional.
I've unserver muted him. I don't know why he was server muted before. But
What did you do?
I don't know. I just pulled him down.
I
here.
don't have him
Does it? Did we set
Rimshi,
the
unmute
control?
yourself.
Yeah, unmute yourself, my dude. I think he has to set himself to friggin' push to talk.
This isn't
Why
a push
did
to
you-
talk channel, though.
Yeah, but why did we set
Why are
permissions?
you asking me?
I didn't make the server. You did.
Should be. No, I did. Should be able to talk.
Yeah, I don't know why he can't.
Rimshi, unfuck yourself.
I have.
Does he
I have
even
saved
know that
changes.
he's in here? I'm
He- he's
No,
now allowed
he
to
totally
speak.
does not know that he's in here. Let me see. View channel, create manage channel, manage permissions, manage webhooks, connect, no, speak, yes, mute
Yes, I've allowed
members,
him to
deafen
speak.
members, mute members, use voice activity, save changes.
There we go.
Hey,
Jesus
we
Christ.
fixed
What the fuck? The fuck you, Rimshi! You just came up.
Rimshi, what the fuck, dude? Why didn't you bring me in on this?
I sent a warning right there in chat saying I'm gonna go start rumors in the YouTube Saints server.
Where
I
did you
didn't
say that?
even see this.
I said it in the live chat.
I'm sure you did, but none of us are paying fucking attention.
It's right above your Justice for Jussie and Get It Trending Boys posts. Literally right above it.
Oh, there, yeah, no,
Oh
there
my
it is.
god. Yep. We're all paying attention to what we said.
For some reason, I thought that was rumors about Jussie Smollett. I don't know fucking why. Jesus fucking Christ.
You okay? Like, all right. All I get is a text from Topaz. She's like, "Go check Saints General." I'm like, why?
What kind of firestorm has been ignited? And I was like, as soon as I saw Rimshi say, "Hey, Pav, go check out General and freaking YouTube Saints," and I was like, I went over and I'm reading it, and the first fucking thing I saw, I felt was Breadmaster PBJ being a dick to Pav, and I was like, fuck no. That was my what the fuck
Yeah.
moment.
Oh,
And then I went through and I actually scrolled all the way up and started to read the whole thing, and I was like, okay, Rimshi, you, what? Nice going, Rimshi, you fucking dick! Holy shit!
I gotta say, my favorite part was all I did was pop in there and say, "Hey, Pav proposed," and the next post is
And it was
backing
less
me
Pav. It was actually less Pav proposing and more Paz proposing.
wait, no. When was there a proposal on any side? That's where I'm confused.
Do you
Like,
not
where did that come
understand,
from?
Pav? Do you not understand what looking for a venue means?
I didn't read that.
And there you go. There's that critical piece of information. I said in the chat, they're looking for a venue, and Paz very clearly said, "Shh, it's a secret."
Oh, Topaz, you didn't actually start this.
I started
man.
it. It just Rimshi's actually the one who spread it.
Yeah, I said I was just gonna go spread rumors. I wasn't saying that I started them.
I started them. I'm the mastermind.
So basically, all I'm dealing with now is like
The normal shit you deal with for me all the time, anyways.
And
Does that make you feel better?
INS responds with, and she accepted, right? And I'm like, what? What?
The correct answer is you popped the question and she went, why?
You know what? Jables is gonna be really pissed that he missed this.
Yeah, he
Yes,
is.
he is. He
He's
should have
gonna
known
be a
better
salty
than
boy.
to break his tooth and get drunk on his birthday.
Oh god, he did that? Fuck.
Dude,
Yeah, he got drunk and
he
lost a
celebrated.
tooth.
Yeah, he celebrated last week. He got really fucking drunk on his birthday, and I guess he fell and smashed his face into something and broke one of his
He
teeth.
doesn't remember if I remember correctly. He doesn't know.
He blacked the fuck out. Then, good for him.
So it
I mean,
sounds
not
like
great
when
for
I
his
first hung
pay,
out with
not
you
good,
guys.
not good for his freaking bank account, but good for him.
Well, not the first time I hung out with Buck, but
First time he hung out with me, Miss Rimshi, and Jables.
And Jables was getting lit.
Oh no,
no,
Paul
no,
was
that
lit.
was
Oh,
me.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Long
sounds
Island
more like
Ice.
it sounds more like Pav's the one who got lit on this particular occasion.
What?
Or Pig's talking about how he mentioned that he was like, y'all looking for a venue. I didn't have the stream playing. I didn't know what was
Oh no.
That just makes it better. That just made it better. Oh my
Christ.
Oh, these last two shows have been the most awesome so far, and it's all been because we've been trolling the shit out of Pav.
Oh, man.
I'm just really happy that my what was at the time a minor troll snowballed and completely disrupted your entire show.
That is the sign of a successful troll. It snowballs.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you got more people watching the show, so I'm not that upset.
Yeah,
Yeah, neither am I.
started the show.
Gotta bring in those
So,
viewers.
so hey, Pav. Now that
What's
the
up?
question has been popped, what's your answer? Are you gonna get a little bit of string on your finger?
You know, Topaz asked me that too. I just said no and moved on from the conversation.
Do you have any idea where that came from?
No.
That came from Rimshi.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Miss Rimshi and I were talking about rings at one point. She's like, well, I was saying something like along the lines of, well, if I was going to get you one, I would not want to get you just a Saren one, blah, 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 something about nesting rings or something like that. And she's like, honestly, I would be happy with a string on my finger.
Oh, that sounds like Mr. Machine.
You know what? You want to
At
know
this
what?
point-
You know what I want to? You want to know what I proposed to Panda with?
A ring pop.
No, a Panda pendant.
That makes
I'm not even joking.
No, that
I
makes
proposed to
sense.
her with. I proposed to her with a pendant, a panda pendant that I got for her, and she
She didn't smack
doesn't
you in the
wear
face
it that much anymore because it doesn't have the right chain. The chain that it was on is keeps getting caught in her hair, and we haven't gotten a chance to go and get a better chain for it. But
Or is this like the story of the two people trying to get each other things on Christmas? So they sold the things that's most important to them to buy them something else, and then they find out that they both. Never mind.
no, but it was around Christmas time that I proposed to her, and it was originally going to be a Christmas present, but things went a lot better than we both expected them to, and I didn't necessarily find myself on my knee or knees, but But yeah, it ended up being the engagement thing, and here she is. She's now snuggling me from behind.
To be fair, you don't have knees, so it's kind of hard to end up on.
I have knees. All right, they're just pointed in the wrong direction.
Like a business transaction.
Hey, now they don't need to know that bit.
I'm now envisioning Pig as a contortionist for some reason.
You're probably not wrong.
She's now snuggling the shit out of me right now.
This so fast.
My neck also just stopped hurting. So.
That's her job, is to just make things worse. Especially with this whole fucking thing going on here.
It sounds like you need to get on that, Pav.
You get on what? I'm thinking.
You know what?
No. See, he needs to actually get under it.
Yes.
And just let the baby batter fly.
No comment.
And setting the stream to age restricted.
Hey, you should have set the stream to age restricted the second we started, buddy.
You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. Have we got a stream in the last 2 months where you have not mentioned the term baby batter?
No, I'm pretty sure no.
I really like the phrase. Well, what would you rather me? What would you rather me call it? Ball juice?
No, I'm not upset with the term. I'm just saying that you used
gravy.
it probably once at least.
Well, it's because the opportunity to use the phrase has come up at least 3 or 4 times every stream the last 3 or 4 streams.
No, you just shoehorn it in, man. That's on you.
Hey. Just because I create the opportunity does not mean the opportunity does not present itself.
Manifest destiny? What is that?
Yes, I'm very good at manifest destiny. I want it to happen, so it happens.
This is adorable.
At least when it comes to phrases. At least when it comes to phrases.
Oh, what the hell have these last 13 minutes been?
Oh, just us bullshitting.
With our with AOC.
I like that. I like that. Baby gravy.
Oh god.
Baby.
Toddler
gravy.
toffee.
Toddler toffee. That sounds like poop.
It kind of
that
does.
Sounds like what it sounds like something you would find in a diaper.
But given the fact that you are a pig, it actually sounds more up your aisle.
What?
Oh no, wait, that's the wrong pig.
Custard? If it's coming out thick as custard, then you know there's something wrong there, buddy.
I was thinking truffles.
Oh, okay.
Toddler truffle. Okay, all right. I
was gonna say, dude, toffee's a type of caramel candy.
Yeah, I know.
Used with butter and sugar.
I mean, they say if peanut oil comes from peanuts and coconut oil comes from coconuts, where the hell does baby oil come from?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. No, that stare.
Well, they got to do something with the babies.
Cortez.
Oh god, I'll just make that the thumbnail.
Oh god.
Yes.
I thought you had already
do that.
set something else as being the thumbnail.
No, I think
That
I was
could
gonna
be
No,
a meme of
set
the
that.
thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail.
Jesus.
It's like keep the
by
title.
the way, on the
keep
stream,
the title.
I have supplanted Pav. Pav no longer is part of the stream.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I was noticing that a little bit ago. I'm like, oh,
It's
hey,
just
okay.
that the box is just too small.
Oh my god, Bread.
No, I get it. I'm more important.
Oh my god, Bread.
What did Brett
Guys, look at
say?
Show construction.
Is he getting mad?
No, look in show construction.
Oh my god! What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
All right.
Wait,
Everybody
question.
else, I'm posting him no puff now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Freaking.
Oh yeah, no, I
But
saw that.
keep the-
That's fantastic.
Yeah, keep the title. Keep the title of the show the same,
Uh-huh.
but put that picture as the thumbnail. As in, game over, Jussie. With that indignant, judgmental Klingon stare. It's perfect.
Let's see here.
Yes. This is working.
Okay, that's not where that goes.
It's working,
judge
damn
it.
it.
Let it be what it wants to be.
Yeah, just let it just let it fly, buddy.
Well, it is 7:56.
We've got 3 minutes. Make the most of it.
And I'm talking to you guys after the show.
Yeah, we can make room for that.
Right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been tonight's episode of Locked and Loaded. Game over, Jussie. Thank you for joining us. We hope you had as wonderful of a time as we had tonight, and Pav especially. Make sure to check out
I'm having
our
a
sister.
great time.
Yeah. I'm having a great time. Make sure you check out our sister show, the Lesser Saints of Discord show. I am going to use that name from now on because it's a better name than the Pre-Saint show.
Yeah, it's the Lesser Saints of Discord, also known as the pre-show to the YouTube Saints.
Yep, that's the one. What's the time?
It is 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, which means
7:30.
7:30 Eastern Time
Good
on Friday,
job.
and it ends a half hour before the YouTube Saints.
We will have links for the channel added to the description a little bit later, as well as it will be posted in the general chat of the Discord for this channel. That didn't come out the way I hoped it would.
It came out a lot better than it could have.
Join
Yeah,
the Saints and
good.
Locked and Loaded.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just what you got to do.
Tag team it.
That being said,
That was
gentlemen,
the
do you
worst
have any
one on
closing? Do you have any closing statements?
I'm the
I
butt of
want to
every
see
joke.
the ring.
One at a time, please.
I want to see the ring.
I was going to say Pav, but okay, Rimji, you first. Pav?
There is no ring.
Liar.
Only Zool.
Only Zool.
Buck?
Socialism sucks. I don't fucking know. What do you want? What the hell do you expect from me, people here?
I expect a closing statement that makes sense. But coming from you, that does make sense. My closing statements is... Well, shit, I don't really have a closing statement either.
One. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, right? I mean, I've been so... I was just so judgmental towards Buck there, and my closing statement is fucking baby batter.
Yeah, let's see the ring, Pav.
Let's see it, Pav.
Let's see it.
Not that one, Pav. Oh my god, put that away.
I've already seen your dick.
I wasn't talking about
No, you
that ring.
haven't.
Do you remember how drunk you were?
No, you
Kill
did
the
not.
stream. Kill it now.
Alright, yeah, kill it now before things get
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night.